Yo, what's going on? Welcome back. Make sure this is right. Hold on. All right. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. We are now officially in game week. I am back. I'm back full time. It's now game week. I took a little bit of a break. And so yeah, man, getting ready for North Dakota State on Thursday night lights. The game is at 7:30. I will be featuring that game, watching that game. If you want to watch it with me on my other channel, I will share the link. I'm gonna go live before the game starts, and then I'll let everybody know where I'm at with the game and whatnot. Well, I think I need to set that live now. I probably need to set it, but I'm not going to have it over here, but I'm going to have it on the other channel. And yeah, we're going to go from there. Then we're going to have the post-game reactions of North Dakota State, the season opener. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Season opener is almost here. It's the last season for Shiloh, Shador, Travis, and a few others. So we're going to see. This is starting off. My takeaways from the game, I'm going to get into that. They did post a report that they had banned a reporter from asking the Buff questions. We already know who that reporter is. I don't have to say his name, but he has been banned. And yeah, man, he's been banned, and no negative press, man. You know, just be fair. I think the job of the press is to ask those hard questions and be fair, but not look into not having some type of evil agenda. So they have a right to not to keep that stuff away from them. You got to keep that negativity away from you. But the key takeaways to the game against North Dakota State. Now, first off, North Dakota State coming in to win. They're not coming in to play no games here. The Buffs ain't coming to play no games either. It's going to be a rather good game. I think the Buffs are going to pull away from this game, and it's going to be a rout. I honestly think it's going to be a rout. If it's a competitive game, then so be it. But I think it's going to be a rout, though. I think it'll be over by the end of the third quarter. At the end of the third quarter, I think this game is over. And they off to thinking about Nebraska. But before we get to Nebraska, I get through North Dakota State. Now, North Dakota State, I think their game plan is to run that ball. Okay, they're going to pass, but I'm talking about run the ball and move the chains. That's what they're going to try to do. Move the ball, move the chains, and eat that clock up to keep Shador off the field and get a score here and there. And they're going to have to get some defensive stops. It's going to be hard against the Buffs here. But if the Buffs has their running game operational, which I'm pretty sure they're going to have an operational running game this year, it's going to be hard to keep them off the field without scoring. This offense got some more juice here. We know what the wide receiver room could do. Travis Hunter's playing both sides of the ball. He'll be ready to go. So this is going to be a high-powered offense in this first game here. I expect a lot of scoring here from the Buffs. But again, North Dakota State, they're going to try to run this ball. When they're on defense, they're going to try to blitz. Especially if the Buffs is not establishing that running game, they're going to try to blitz them and try to see where their offensive line is at. But that offensive line has improved. Trust me, I know. They improved. Last year was, just take it as growing pains, but they definitely improved that offensive line. That offensive line pride themselves in the work that they do. Not saying that the last year offensive line didn't, but the skill is definitely there, has been upgraded in that offensive line position. So with that being said, that running game more than likely will be established. And if that running game is established, that's obviously going to open up for everything else in that offense. So look for a very high octane offense from Colorado for this first game. They want to make a statement early on. Making a statement is blowing this team out. Okay. They absolutely 100%, they cannot lose this game. Okay. They cannot lose this game. They cannot. Okay. If that happens, that doesn't mean the season is over, but that'll be a huge blow. But I do not expect a loss here, not at all. Like I said, I'm betting on each and every game here that the Buffs is gonna win. So it'll be to my advantage they go undefeated, because you ain't gonna hear the last of my mouth, especially if they go undefeated. But so yeah, the main takeaway again for North Dakota State is to run the hell out of that ball. Run the hell out of that ball and keep Shedeur off the field. That's got to be their game plan, and blitz them. So, and then try to keep the game competitive, because it's going to be hard, because like I said, Colorado is just they outman North Dakota State here. They do. Now, like I said, the takeaways for Colorado, I know they're going to have to establish that running game. I know that for a fact. And then everything else is just going to flow. Like I said, you're going to see Shedeur. It's going to be reminiscent of his last season at Jackson State, when he really spread the ball around. You're gonna see that during this game. You're gonna see the tight end get a lot of action. That ball is going to be spread around, a lot of short passes, and he's going to throw some deep too, to Wester and Travis and Horn and a few others. So look for that. And most importantly, they don't want to leave this game with no injuries. What's going on, Goat Talk Sports? What's going on, RC, Iowa? What is it, Caitlin Fever Aces? That's a hell of a, that's a long name. What is it, RC, all Iowa, Caitlin Fever Aces? But, you said getting off to a big victory to start the season. Right, they're going to get off to a big one. So what's going to happen? See, look at their offense. You know, Stephen A. Smith said they don't have the horses. Yes, they do. That offensive line is not small. He seems to think that the offensive line is small. They're not small. I don't see no small men on that offensive line, dog. Now, have I seen bigger offensive linemen? Of course, but they're not small. They're ready to go. So when the game is on the line, that's when everybody step it up a notch. When them fans are in that stadium, it's going to be a different feel. See that man right there? He ready to go, man. Let me just rewind back to the man. Hold on a second. That's the other man right there. That's Horn. You all know that's my guy. Let's go back to the man. When that man entered the field, there you go. That's his last season. He ready to go, man. He even looked different. You know what I'm saying? He ready to go. He focused. He ready to go. Got the helmet on right. I mean the headset's on right now. Horn, he ready to go. Look for Jimmy Horn to have a big season as well. Look for him to have a really big performance against North Dakota State. They're not going to be able to handle. Here's another thing. They're not going to be able to handle those receivers. They're not going to be able to handle them. I'm just telling you that. Okay, if Travis on the field, what about the rest of them? Now you got to watch the rest of them, and then Travis is open. So it's just going to be a problem. So, and then if you thinking about all them, now the tight end is open. He can break free. So you said CU had the size last year, but this year they have the dogs with size. Yeah, they got the dogs this year. They ready to go, man. They ready to go. They are definitely ready to go this year. It's not even going to be a question this first. It's not even going to be a question. I'm just telling y'all that. I'm not worried about this first game. But I just know they need to take it one game at a time. They're not thinking about Nebraska right now. They're thinking about this game. But this game ain't no question on what's going to happen. Ain't no question whatsoever. But the stage is set now. All the talking is about over. The stage is ready now. It's ready to go. It's just all them. It's all on them. That's it. It's all on them now. And like I said, there's a lot of pressure on their back. You know what I'm saying? They need to win. And all teams need to win. It's not just them. All teams need to win. But they need to win. Okay? Make no mistakes about it. So, and that's where they're headed. Look for, like I said, look for a huge come off victory on this one. The victory it's going to get ugly. So my thing is, by the third quarter, this thing will be over. You said Vegas gave Oklahoma State versus South Dakota State the same -9.5 spread. Just lazy week one analysis, especially after G-Tech beat FSU. Yeah, I mean the Buffs is definitely gonna handle that spread. But that's why I like college, man. Everything is like, you know, the excitement, the passion, the pageantry. It's not like NFL. That's why when Ed Reed was talking, he was talking about that. It's nothing like college because, you know, these guys spend most of their time together. NFL is different. There's a lot of passion going on here. You know what I'm saying? Winning is everything. Winning is everything at this level. And, you know, for the coaches, it's all about what have you done for me lately. So winning is everything. But look for this guy right here. See that guy right there, number 2? Look for him to get off, man. Look for him to get off, man. It's gonna be something to see. And I'm definitely gonna be watching it live. I'm gonna let you guys know the time and place where I'm gonna be at, so we can watch it live together. It's definitely gonna be something to see. It's definitely gonna be something to see here. It's gonna be some career numbers that game. Everybody gonna be watching too. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. Boulder, excuse me, hold up. I need to get some water to say this. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. We're in Boulder, Colorado. We have Shedeur Sanders, the senior, going into his final year. We have Shiloh Sanders, the man in the safety position. It's going to be crazy, man. To call that game is going to be crazy. Shiloh ready. That yellow jersey, caution jersey, will be off. The caution jersey will be off. He'll be ready for that game. Definitely going to be something to see. They got some dogs on that defensive line. Do y'all hear what I'm saying to you? You said CU having a 200-yard rushing game. Listen, it's going to be something to see, man. It's going to be something to see. But I can't wait for that second week. Oh, my God. They are going in harm's way. Do you hear me? They're going in a hostile environment. They going into a nasty hostile environment. That I got that game circled. Nebraska, all they're gonna do is see a sea of red. But we can't. But we have to be focused on this one. We can't, because some people think that this is a, hey, what's going on? Some people seem to think that this is a trap game. Okay, well, we'll see then. We'll see. But I just know what number 2 can do. That's what I know. And I know he know how to spread that ball around. He going to have fun out there. He going to have fun in that game. It's going to be in a home crowd, too. Look at J5. J5 ready to go. Look at number 2. Look at him. Boom. He ready to go, man. And the one thing I noticed about the offensive line, they starting to look better. They looking good from the little bit I saw in that last practice. They ready to go now. Them dogs is ready. They ready, man. They ready. They just on time, too. They are on time. They ready to go. They even look different, man. With the pads on, they look different. I just can't explain it. They look different. They ready to go, man. You're going to see something. I'm telling you, when they come out that tunnel for the first time, even Mata look different. When they come out that tunnel for the first time, you getting ready to see something. You're gonna feel the energy when they come out that tunnel to go to the game. I'm not talking about when they come out to practice, before the game warm-ups. I'm talking about when Coach Prime is standing in front of them. When Ralphie come out and they come running out, you are about to see a different team. They're gonna look bigger. They're gonna look bigger when they come out. Wait till you see it. Wait till you see it, man. 2 gonna lead them out. 2 gonna lead him out, man. He thinking Heisman Trophy. Let me tell you something. There is a path to the Heisman Trophy. It's 10 games. If he can get 10 games, now we're talking Heisman Trophy. Because in order for them to get 10 games, he got to show his ass. He really do. He got to show out, man. Let me tell you something. If they can get in the playoffs, we're talking Heisman Trophy. It's the trophy. The trophy is up for grabs for him. I honestly do believe that. I honestly do believe he's the best quarterback in the nation. I do believe it. He wasn't last year. I'm being real with you. He wasn't the best. He was in the top 3. This year, he's the best in the nation. And I'm just doing that because I'm giving Caleb credit. Because he won a Heisman Trophy. That's why I'm doing that. Because Caleb had already won a Heisman Trophy. Okay? But you put him on USC, they had the same record. You put him on Georgia, they have the same record. You understand? You put Shador in Alabama, they're in the playoffs. Okay? That's how good he is. It's just that he was like really battle tested last year. They not gonna let him down. I'm just trying to tell you. I know what DMVR said. They said that the offensive line looked shaky. Oh, they went and get beat. Didn't I tell you they went and got another player? What did I tell y'all the last live? I said it's not too late to go get another player. They went and got another one. I'm telling you, it's not too late, man. To bring in reinforcements. For the depth chart. For the depth chart. It's a long season. You don't want nobody to get hurt, so you need the depth chart straight. Yeah, they can still add depth, man. However, that offensive line, they ready now. They ready to go. And they're on. It's crazy how a plan come together, don't it? And how like at the last now the guys even look different, man. They ready to go, man. And coach, let me tell you what he did. He worked psychology on them. Oh, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't giving it you ain't giving it your best effort. No, you're not. Y'all not giving it. He's working psychology on them. He did it at Jackson State, I remember. He did it there. He worked psychology on these kids' minds, man. These kids came out the tunnel thinking they Dallas, thinking they the 49ers, man. That's how they were feeling. It's the psychology he's working on them, and it's worked. So North Dakota State, they have a problem on their hands when these boys come out that locker room for the first time. They come out, it's going to be something different. You know that kid going to get some burn too, that the rookie, the freshman running back, Welch. He going to look for him to get some burn too. But that kid from Ohio State, he's the starter. He's ready to go, man. I know he's the starter. They ain't got to tell me he's the starter. But I heard Khalil Benson is back. He looked good. They ready to go, man. So, in that defensive line, like Coach Sapp said, it's some beautiful weather to go quarterback hunting. They going quarterback hunting. Look for a few sacks this game. The sacks are coming. Yeah, man, it's something about coming out that tunnel for the first time, man. It's crazy. Shiloh bouncing all over the place. It's going to be something to see. And they're ready now. They're tired of hitting each other. They ready to go. And it's great. And we've watched the process. That's why I like when Bucky shared the behind the scenes, because we see the process building up to the first game. You know what I'm saying? They juiced up now. They ready to go. It's just like a prize fighter. You know how you train in training camp, you know what I'm saying, for a few months. By the time that weigh-in come, you ready to go. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Now, you know, the reporters, they're gonna say, oh well, that was North Dakota State they beat up on. They're not gonna give them no credit. But remember, I say this. Hold on. This is when they're going to give them the credit. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Give me a second. Let me look at the schedule. They're not going to give them credit the first game. So y'all don't look for no accolades, because they're not going to get it. I'm going to give it to them because I know it's hard to play that freaking game. Okay, the first game, North Dakota State, they're not going to give no accolades. The second game, Nebraska. Okay, they're going to make an excuse. Now, Nebraska is the favorite, so they're like, oh, they're going to have problems against Nebraska. Guys, remember when I tell you this, they're going to go to Lincoln, Nebraska, and they're going to beat the brakes off of them. I'm telling y'all right now. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I know it seemed like I'm going too fast. Let me tell you why. First of all, we already know they got Travis and they got Jimmy Horn, right? Junior. LaJohntay Wester, go back and look at how many yards he picked up in his career. He does something that's very dangerous. He knows how to separate from the defender and pick up big yards. Shedeur is going to eat that up. Okay? I don't think nobody can handle that. He knows how to separate. He just needed this stage. That's all he needed. They have a player like that on the field. And then you got Travis, you got Jimmy, you got the rest of them. It's hard to defend everybody. All right? They just need the running game going and protecting number two, and I think they got it. I think they ready to go, man. I think they ready to go. So look for them to go in there and have a good time at Nebraska in that hostile crowd. Now, remember I said this. The media is going to give them a little bit of credit. Just a little bit. Oh, well, you know, Nebraska's playing a rookie quarterback. That's what they're going to say. They're playing a rookie quarterback. The rookie is not quite ready yet. Colorado is still rebuilding. Nebraska is still rebuilding. The Colorado State game, they're going to beat the brakes off Colorado State. In Colorado State, too. They're going to beat the brakes off of them. All right? Baylor, they're going to beat Baylor, too. They're going to beat UCF. Now, when they come to play Kansas State, they're going to beat Kansas State. At that point, now they don't put the world on notice. Because at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they're now 6-0, folks. Now they're going to start talking Heisman Trophy. It's going to be after the 6th game because they're going to beat Kansas State, too. Now they're 7-0. Now you're going to start to see the media saying, I told you so. Because now they're in a bowl game. Because now they're bowl eligible. at that point. Now, all they're thinking about is trying to win the Big 12 title. All right? Now they trying to think about winning the Big 12 title. And that's when the media is going to come back. Remember I said it. So yeah, save your comments because I'm laser focused right now. So your trolling ain't working. Okay. Now remember this. It's August 25th. I'm gonna come back and give myself props because the only person you give yourself props is you in this world. I'm gonna give myself props. By week 7 because I'm gonna play this video again. So I'm just doing this for week 7. All right. Let me go through this again. North Dakota State. They're gonna come out and they're gonna beat the brakes off of them. Now the media is gonna go hard with that Nebraska game because they feel like they can't beat Nebraska. Well, hold on a second. Hold on. They beat Nebraska last year, and there hasn't been too much changes on that defense. They beat them last year. You understand what I'm saying to you? They're going to beat them again. They're going to beat them again. Now, Colorado State, victory. Okay? So that's already 3-0. Baylor, they're going to beat them 4-0. UCF, that's not even, that UCF game, that's not even nothing to worry about. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5-0. Kansas State, 6-0. They're going to beat Kansas State. In my mind, Kansas State is the true test. They're going to be, that's the first test they're going to have is Kansas State. And they're going to beat them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6-0. Arizona, that's the second test. 7-0. Cincinnati, 8-0. Texas Tech, 9-0. Utah, that's where the problem is coming. They may have a problem. If they can beat Utah, now we're talking Big 12 title. They can clinch the Big 12 title. Now we're talking Big 12 title now. If they can get to the Big 12, they're now in the fucking playoffs. If that happens, I'm going to remember this video and I'm going to come back and play it to you. Remember that. It's coming. I know what the fuck I'm talking. Let me tell you why. First of all, they beat Nebraska last year. They beat them last year. Okay. You got Travis on both sides of the ball. Both sides of the ball, he's dangerous. You don't think they got plays using him as a decoy? You're crazy. Of course they're going to use him as a decoy and get everybody else open. Of course. And he's going to get him. He's going to get himself open too. Don't make no mistake. He's going to get off too. Don't make no mistakes about it. But that's very intimidating when you got all those them weapons out there. Okay? He's going to spread the ball around and they're going to get sick with it this year. Remember I said it. UCF is not a problem. I don't have to explain it. It's not a problem. That game, I'm not worried about that game. I don't even have that game circled on my calendar. I'm not worried about that game. All right? Not worried about it. I'm worried about Kansas State and Utah. I'm not worried about them. And I already got them beating Kansas State. The only thing I'm worried about is Utah. But if they're going quarterback hunting, then they can get after Cam Rising if he's healthy. Everybody else I'm not worried about. Now we're talking after the Kansas State game, if they're still undefeated, we can now talk about Heisman Trophy. We can now have him in the discussion or Travis in the discussion. Somebody's going to be in the discussion for the Heisman. You said Will Shepard, Travis. Yeah, like I said, who do you double team? I don't know. I don't know who you see. You ain't had to delete that. What you said was correct. Who do you double team? You double team Travis, you're going to leave Jimmy open. Okay, you eyeing Travis and Jimmy. Well, you got Wester open now. And one thing is dangerous about Wester. He has separation ability. He could separate and separate from his defender and beat his defender by 3 or 4 yards. Shedeur is going to eat that up. And don't forget about the tight ends. He likes to throw to his tight ends too. I want you to go back to This is what you're going to see. I already know because history repeats itself. All you have to do is go back to his last season at Jackson State. That's how they're going to run their offense. Oh, I'm sorry I gave it away. Now they have the firepower to do it. They just need to beef up that offense and defensive line, yo. That's all they needed. They just need that offensive line to do their job, and he'll be fine. Is he going to get sacked? Yeah, he's going to get sacked, yo. I'm being real with you. He's going to get sacked still. Yes, he is. And he's going to have to run, but it's going to be reminiscent of Jackson State season 2. And what happened? They went to the bowl game, didn't they? Yes. They went undefeated, didn't they? Yeah, I don't know if they're going to go undefeated this year, but they damn sure is knocking on the door right now to that Big 12 title. Remember I told you. And I don't want to hear nothing because I am going to remind you when the season starts. I'm going to remind you that I predict. I'm going to remind you. You don't have this much firepower on the team and not be successful. I'm sorry. You don't have that much firepower, yo. Y'all act like Travis is not on the team. They're the best wide receiver because Travis on the team. And don't act like Jimmy don't look like how Jimmy look right now. Jimmy looked like he ready to go to the Jets. And I told y'all that. He looked like we need him for the Jets right now. All right. So, yeah, I'm focused on this one. The game is almost here. And then, look, yeah, you ain't hear from me in a while. But you know I was going to come back and pop it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I'm back. The main event is here. I am the damn main event. And I'm telling you right now, I'm back to pop it better than ever. And I'm telling you right now, I'm making all types of predictions. Okay? I've already told you what the schedule looked like, and I already told you what's going to happen. The first test is Nebraska. Yes, it is. And it ain't because of the team. It's because of that damn eighth man, that damn crowd. That crowd is going to be ignorant. I'm just telling y'all, it's going to be so damn loud in that stadium. Shedeur going to have to put his hands on his helmet. He's going to, but look, the man is ready for it. Do y'all hear me? The man is ready for the pressure. He was born for this shit. Okay? He was born for it. He put his hands on his helmet, getting the assignment. Now you might see some audibles. I guarantee you, I almost guarantee you he going to be throwing audibles out there. I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it. It's going to be some audibles in that game. DJ she's saying LOL because she know the main event is here. I'm here. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm just getting warmed up, yo. I'm just getting warmed up. I'm telling you what. Let me just give it to you one more time. Remember, what's today's date? August 25th. Today is August 25th. Remember this live chat. Now, let's go to game 1. North Dakota State. It's going to get ugly. Remember I said this. By the end of the third quarter, Shedeur is now on the bench with his jury back on. Remember I said it. He got his watch back on by the end of the third quarter. His watch is back on. They got to take him out the game. They got to take him out. Number 2 is back on the bench. By the end of the third quarter, it's going to get that damn ugly. They got to take him out the game. Coach, please take Shedeur out the game. Please. Because we don't want to risk no injuries. Take him out the game. Staub is going to get off. It might get so damn ugly, Staub might have to sit the bench. They might have to sit Staub out by the fourth quarter. That's how ugly it's going to get. All right, so that's game 1. Game 2, it's a little bit of a problem there because of the crowd. Okay? But Shedeur is built for it. He's going to go in there and silence 95,000 people. Remember I said that. You about to see a Houdini being performed. He going to perform a magic trick. You know what that magic trick is? To shut up 95,000 people. That's going to be a magic trick. And the only way you shut up 95,000 people is to beat them, beat the brakes off of them. But that's going to be a victory. All right, so we moving on. That's 2-0. Now we moving on to Colorado State. Need I say more? Victory. That's 3-0. Now we're moving on to Baylor. All right, that's a home game if I'm not mistaken. 4-0. Now we're moving off to UCF. That's away at the. That's nothing, man. That's just practice. That's just practice. 5-0. That's just practice. Now we move into Kansas State. That's the first test. Make no mistakes about it. That's the first test. That's going to be in Boulder. 6-0. Okay? The second test, the next test is coming is Arizona. Okay? Arizona, that's a away game. 7-0. Cincinnati, 8-0. Texas Tech, 9-0. Utah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, yo. I'm being real with you. I'm not sure. But if they could beat Utah, oh Lord. Oh, hold your horses. Oh, please. Now we might crown a Heisman Trophy. Now I'm talking Heisman Trophy now. If he can beat Utah, now we're talking Heisman Trophy. Lord have mercy. We talking Heisman Trophy. If he could beat Utah, but I don't know about that game. Kansas, I don't know. I don't know. But if we can get through Kansas, the last game is Oklahoma State, which is a victory. Now we're off to the Big 12 title. If they get to the Big 12 title game, they are going to win it because they have nothing to fucking lose. You understand me? They got nothing to lose. Now we're talking Big 12 title. If they can get to the Big 12 title, they're going to win it. And if they win it, Lord have mercy. We're in the playoffs. They're going to win a game in the playoffs. Yeah, they are. Because I don't want to play that team. And who the hell wants to play Colorado in the playoffs? They got nothing to lose. And then after that, I guess that'll be it for them. They're not going. I don't know about national title. I ain't going that far. I'm keeping it real with you. But I just gave it to you right there. Go ahead. Remember this live, yo. Just like it so that when you like it, it's in your like column. So you can remember this game and come back and give it to me. Because I know y'all not going to sit up here and congratulate how I predict that. I know you're not. But remember, I'm going to come back and let you know about this live. Oh, I was just saving this because that's how I felt the whole fucking time. No, actually, I didn't feel like this the whole time. It was something about that offensive line I just saw. Just something about it. And then now I'm like, yeah, that's what it's going to be. I just got a feeling. I just got a feeling, man. If they win the Big 12 title, I'm out of the country. Do you understand me? Because I'm already placed a bet already. I'm out of the country at that point. When they're in the playoffs, I'll be calling the game in the scooch. I'll be calling the game from the beach. I promise you. Drunk. I promise you I'll be calling the game from the beach. People gonna be like, Unc wildin'. That's right. I'm be calling the game from the beach. I'm just telling you that. So that's it. That's how I feel. I don't care what nobody think about it. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. And I ain't even going to say what say you because I don't want to know. I'm just telling you right now. I'm giving you my prediction. This we're on the brink of a storied fucking season. I'm telling you, he ran psychology on this team, yo. He just ran. He put some spoting on their mind. And some of y'all too young to know what spoting is. He put some spoting on these kids' minds, yo. They ready to go. All right? That's it. So there you go. I don't motivate to dedicate. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I'm telling you right now, I gave you the video to like it so you can come back and give it to me if I'm not correct. Okay? Come back and give it to me if I'm not correct. I gave it to you right now. This man is on the brink. If they can listen, all they got to do is keep number 2 upright. All they got to do is keep him upright, and he damn near might win the Heisman Trophy. They gotta keep him upright though. They gotta keep him upright. You hear what I'm saying to you? They gotta have the running game. If they got that running game operating on all cylinders, okay, they gotta have the running game operate and operational. It don't have to be perfect. It just got to be operational. But something about number 7 though. He already looked like a pro to me. He just looked like a pro. Number 7, the one from Ohio State, he looked like a pro already. I don't know why, yo. He just looked like a pro, man. He need to be playing for the Jets. He just looked like a pro already. Okay? So I said, I don't know why. He just looked like a pro already, yo. Okay, so now they got the running game operational. Now they just got to protect number 2. Don't keep him in the dirt. As long as he's upright, he is going to burn that defense, yo. He's going to burn them. You cannot beat this team like this. You have to beat number 2 up to beat this team. You have to. You got to get to him. If you don't, he's going to burn you. Look at Xavier. I wish Xavier could come back for one more season to enjoy this shit. But he with Arizona, and I'm going to be calling that game when he's on the field for Arizona. I'm going to be calling Xavier. I ain't forget about you. You at Arizona doing your thing. That's right. But I'm telling you right now, this is it. It's all on them, yo. Can they smell the roses? Can we smell the Rose Bowl? Can we smell the roses? I can smell it, yo. I already gave you the possibilities. This is an old video we looking at right here. They go, what's his name? Whew. I had to give it to you, man. It's been a minute. I was just on break, man. That's all it was. I was just on break, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to call the first game, man. Yes, indeed. I'm ready for it, man. I can feel it. It's right here, Thursday. And I will be watching it live. Now, if you guys know, I don't talk during the game. I talk during commercial break and halftime. All right. I'm just hoping that I don't fall asleep that game. Okay, that's what my only hope. Not for them. I already know they're going to win. I just don't want to fall asleep. You understand me? Yeah, they ready, man. You don't have Warren Sapp and all them on the team and not be ready, yo. I'm sorry. You just don't. You just don't, man. They ready to go. And by that Utah game, if they beat Utah and they're still undefeated, now you're going to have all the haters talking about, yeah, well, I knew they were going to do it. You know, I just didn't want to give them credit right away, but I knew something was brewing. Oh, no, you didn't know. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Y'all gonna eat this humble pie. But yeah, that's what's happening, folks. I had to sit on this for a minute. I wasn't sure though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I don't know, man. Coach was like, y'all ain't giving it to us. I wasn't sure until I saw that offensive line, yo, just recently. I said they ready to go. They ready to go now. I saw Zelenkus. I saw the look in his face. They ready to go, man. That's it. And like I said, that running back from Ohio State, he looked like a pro already. I just don't know why. He looked like he gonna run for about 120. The first game, $120. Okay? So yeah. But by the end of the third quarter, a little bit in the fourth, Shador gonna be sitting out. He gonna have the jury back on. Remember I said it. He gonna be on the sidelines with his jury back on, man. Shador, man, how was it your first game? Oh man, it was it was all basic. We were just sticking to the game plan. We just kept it legendary, Yeah, but Shador, man, did you have butterflies? No, I didn't have butterflies. I'm ready for this. I didn't have butterflies. All I know, we just had to keep the main thing. We didn't have butterflies. We just need to execute our game plan. That's it. That's what's going to happen, man. DGH, I like that right there. You said 42-16. I like it. You say you worried about the refs and the phantom flags. See, that's where they have to come out and get their Steve Spurrier on. If anybody remembers Steve Spurrier with Florida Gators, how he used to run that damn score up. They got to run the score up. You said QB2 gonna be, nah, QB2 ain't nervous, man. QB2 guy, he walking with swag. He got that swagger to him. He not nervous because he know what he did that last game. He not nervous. He know he could play this game. He not nervous. They might have to take him out too by about mid fourth quarter. Got to take Staub out. Okay, let him play a little bit just to get him loose. You know what I mean? But then take him out too. Mata gonna be doing his dance that game. He said he ready. He gonna be doing that dance. He gonna be doing that samba. So we can't. I gotta wait for that. Man, this is what we've been waiting for. Do you hear me? We've been waiting all summer for this. This is the day that I'm crowning them now the greatest show on turf. They might be the damn greatest show on turf, man, and that's something. To crown them that. You remember the old Kurt Warner team? They called them the greatest show on turf. They called Mike Vick that too. They might be the greatest show on turf this year, man. And that's it. Okay, so that's where it's gonna be, and that's pretty much it. He works psychology on them with these speeches. These speeches, he's working on their minds. Like, do you guys want it or not, man? I don't think y'all want it. I don't think y'all want it. Y'all not pros, man. And they like, what? Who are you talking to? You talking to me? Yeah, I'm a pro. Listen, because they want to get, you want to get most people drafted. You got to win it. You got to go 10 games or more. Yeah, I know. Moving the goalpost. I know. You talking about the I don't drink Kool-Aid motivated. I don't drink Kool-Aid, man. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. I'm just telling you what I see. I don't drink the Kool-Aid. All right. You motivated and dedicated to what, sir? To hate? Is that what you motivated? Well, stay hate. Because we need a few haters. So stay. We love you. We love our haters. You know what I'm saying? But we love the haters. The haters are the biggest supporters, believe it or not. The haters. You didn't hear nothing, man. You didn't hear nothing. But we need you to keep hating. But that's pretty much it, man. Where you guys gonna be watching the game at? For those that's anybody going to the game? Anybody going to the first game? Or where will you guys be watching it? I will be watching it live. I'll give you all the link. And we'll enjoy it together. Then afterwards we go to the post game, wait for Coach Prime post game reactions, and then talk about that. And as you know, we do it how we did it last year. Wait for Coach Prime post press conference, and then go from there. You said you'll get timed out when North Dakota State. I'm not timing nobody out. You don't see nobody getting timed out right now. I just realized we do need these haters, man. We do. We need them. We need them, man. So we gonna welcome the haters this year, because y'all don't go nowhere anyway. Y'all just create different screen names. You said you going to the UCF game? Okay. Then you going to that Bama game the week after? Okay. Let me know how that go, Dre. So you going to two good games. That UCF game is going to be packed. Make no mistakes about it, man. That UCF game, that's gonna be packed, yo. Coach Prime and them going back home, so that's gonna be a good game. They gonna pull it out though. You said Mike exactly video game expectations with real life. Wait, what is Mike? That motivate, dedicated, same song, dance again, best quarterback, Heisman winner. Mike, I'll see you week 2. Okay, week 2, Mike. We want to hear what you got to say after week 2, because you got to understand something. You got to be real here. They beat Nebraska last year with all their problems. They beat Nebraska. Now they have corrected these problems. Now Shador got time to really relax and just throw at y'all now. And what y'all think Travis gonna do out there? Oh my God, I ain't even talking about Travis. It's gonna be crazy. Let me see, who do Nebraska have to check Travis? Let me see. Let me look at Nebraska roster. I'm scrolling. Let me look at them. Matter of fact, I'm not thinking about Nebraska right now. Let's go to North Dakota State. All right, let's go back. We're not thinking about it. Let's stay focused. North Dakota State. The Bison. All right, who do they have? I don't know. They lost a lot to graduation. They did. They lost a lot of good players to graduation. But they gonna have their hands full against this wide receiver core. That wide receiver, they gonna give them their money's worth. They gonna give them their money's worth that game. It's just too much firepower. I'm sorry. It's too much firepower. So that's what I'm gonna say for that game. That's definitely a victory. But y'all, like I said, the naysayers not gonna get no credit that game. Not even no credit by game 2, even though it's Nebraska beating them at home. They're not gonna do that either. They're just gonna say Riola wasn't ready. Freshman quarterback, he wasn't ready. That's what they're gonna say. Yeah, we gonna take it one game at a time. So let's stay focused on North Dakota State, because they've been talking. Because really, North Dakota State, they said, all we gotta do is run the ball, we'll be good. They're not even treating this like the biggest game, man. They treating this like a regular old game, man. The way they talking. They said, all we gotta do is run the ball. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so North Dakota State, I'm not going past week 1. I gotta stay focused, even though I just gave you the whole season. But right now, like I said, the Bison, they seem real confident. They gotta be confident though. I give them that. They confident as fuck. You gotta be confident. So why are you playing if you're not confident, right? So they're gonna be confident. You said if Shador is sacked fewer than 18 times, no more than 2 in any game, they'll play for the national championship. Yeah, the problem was him getting sacked. That was the problem. You don't want him to get sacked a lot. Now, will he get sacked a little bit? Yeah, he gonna get sacked. But you just want to keep that down, to normal. Then he'll be fine. He just have to get that ball out of his hand, which he will. Like I said, you'll see it. You'll see it how it was at Jackson State his last season, and he was just like moving the ball around. He don't just go to just one guy. If you're open, he got you. He go for the open man. He has good vision. And that's the skinny that I have on him, because I've been looking at his attributes. One of his biggest attributes is his vision in the field. But he has to have time to see it. If he don't have time, he ain't gonna be able to do it. Then he gonna have to adjust his game just to get that ball off, because he gonna have them. Every quarterback have a clock in their head, I heard, on when they have time before the defense get to him. So he just need a little time to get the ball off, and he'll burn the defense. He'll burn his defense. He'll burn them. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's one of his abilities to read the defense too. Okay, I see what the defense is giving me. Maybe they might give him the freedom to call audibles. To switch it up a little bit on the fly, like Peyton Manning used to do. I would love to see him do some of that too. Oh, y'all blitzing? Okay, cool. That's what y'all doing? Huh? Okay, well, let me just go ahead and switch up a little bit, give y'all a different look, and go for that. Peyton was a beast with that. He was a complete. It was almost unfair. He was a complete monster when it came to that switching up. Yeah, he definitely could read defenses pretty well. He could see the open man. The open man. If you're open, he got you. So, but last year he just didn't have enough opportunity to really showcase everything. But he still got over 3,000 yards. So think about how dangerous that is. He got sacked that many times and still threw for 3,000. Imagine if he don't get sacked, what he'll do. So that's what I'm saying. That's why this team is dangerous. They're actually a team that you don't want to play, especially in the playoffs. You don't want to play a team like this. They're too dangerous. And they're hungry. They're hungry. So, you mean to tell me you have a man that got sacked that many times and threw for 3,000 yards? That's unheard of, yo. But he did do it. So, all you got to do is keep him having a normal situation, and he should be okay. And that's it. That's all she wrote. They'll keep it honest by having that running game. That running game has to be functional, like I said before. And then they're good to go. And everybody else will have fun. They're going to have fun out there. You know what I'm saying? There might be a little jitters the first few minutes of the game. And that'll be it. It's just be like a practice at that point. You said 70% completion with average of 5. Yeah, that's unheard. That's crazy. Imagine if you protect him, what he can do. All you need to do is just protect him. Get like the coach said, give him 3.5 seconds. Just give him 3. That's all he needs. Just give him 3.5 seconds and he'll do the rest. That's it. But I'm that offensive line. You are not hit my quarterback. I don't give a damn if I got to take a flag. You're not hitting my quarterback, yo. That's just what it is. I'll apologize to the coaches later. You're not touching my quarterback. You said the defensive front, Green, Hayes, Okunlola, Walker, and Carter. Arden Walker. If they keep him upright, I can see 5,000 easy. Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous. You said, Max, what do you think of Dion bringing in 3 more running back transfers this offseason again, but starting a back up front from last that didn't play? Who didn't play? Who didn't play? This a whole fresh new season. That kid gonna play this season. And he just looked like he gonna do some damage. He looked like it. You talking about number 7? He looked like he gonna do some damage. He gonna play the North Dakota State game. Charlie gonna play the North Dakota State game. No, he's not. I don't think he's the starter. I think number 7 is. No, number 7 is. Number 7 is the starter, man. That Ohio State kid. I'm telling you, he just looked like he is. We'll see. Or how about this? We'll see with game 1 who the starter is. We'll see. Or do it really matter who the starter is? It don't really matter. Damn, you just compare him to Priest Holmes. He that good? You compare him to Priest Holmes? Oh, this is gonna be some kind of season here. You mean to tell me they got a Priest Holmes on their team? Did you just hold on. You said they got a Priest Holmes on their team. Oh well, yeah, we get into the playoffs then. If you said they got a Priest Holmes on their team, well then they definitely got a running game. It don't matter who's starting. How about this? It don't really matter who's starting. They still gonna get their reps, right? You said his patience like Priest Holmes though, but you mentioned Priest Holmes. Are you putting him in the likeness of Priest Holmes or what? You can't mention Priest Holmes' name are you putting him in the likes of Priest Holmes? That's my question to you. Because if you are, he's the starter then. You can't have a Priest Holmes on your team and he's sitting the bench. Damn, he said Priest Holmes, folks. Okay, well, we're gonna have to see. Then we're gonna have to see. You kind of I'm usually not at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words for that one. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I haven't seen the whole practice, so I don't know. Maybe they do have a Priest Holmes on the team. I haven't never seen a full CU practice. I've never been there. I have to be surprised when the games start. Not sure if you pick up a blitz. It's going to be the center is going to be looking at the defense too. Remember, the center be looking as well, and he'll be getting his line ready if they got to make shifts. That's usually the center, like a Jeff Saturday used to be good at doing, pointing stuff out, him and talking back and forth to Peyton Manning. I would love to see them do that. And I know Zelinkus can do it. He's come from a lineage of centers. So he do have the fundamentals down. He's ready to go. He got bigger, too, if you see it. The kid got bigger. So I know the North Dakota State podcasts are calling for an upset. I know. But I'm not calling for an upset. I'm not calling for no upset. I'm calling for a blowout. That's what I'm calling for. You said, okay, Cam said, I can actually see the similarities to Priest Holmes. We know he played for the Chiefs, but so you work for the team. Cam, if y'all don't know, Cam works for the team. He said he can see the similarities to Priest. Well, then he's the starter then. Okay, so Augustave is the starter. Thank you. So now we know who the starting running back is, folks. If you can see the similarities, do you know how good Priest Holmes was, first of all? So if you can see the similarities to Priest Holmes, then that's who we gonna see featured then. Yeah, you need to see him read and pick up the blitz, right? That's key. That's how the running backs is revolutionized now. It's not like how the running backs used to be back in the day. Like you just have a featured running back and maybe a halfback. It's not like that anymore. They got to do a lot more than just, more so they're like hybrids. They're like wide receivers. They got to be able to pick up the blitz, pick up, attack the quarter, stuff like that. Damn, he said Priest Holmes. That's the second person said Priest Holmes. Well, we're gonna see. I haven't, like I said, I never watched the full practice, so I don't know exactly what they have. I just know certain players. I know what they can do, and I know the offensive line is looking good to me, and the defensive line. But I never seen a full CU practice. You said he's not super close to Priest Holmes in comparison, but there are similarities. Okay. Okay, you see similarities. Wait. Okay, well, he's a starter, Cam. You said he reminds you more of a faster Adrian Peterson? Oh, shit. Well, then he's the starter. First you said Priest Home, now you saying Adrian Peterson? You saying AP? Okay, now I'm expecting a blowout. No big snack. Ain't nobody starting over no Adrian Peterson. He just said he reminded him of Adrian Peterson. But I don't care. Whoever starts will be surprised. I don't care. I just have to be surprised when the games start to see who's out there. I don't think it really matters too much. It's just that they're going to be having a rotation. As long as they got a good rotation, it's good to me, I'm not really too focused on the starter. But I think Charlie gets some burn too, Have a nice rotation out there. And I believe I saw Charlie practicing on special teams too. You said every back will play, but Charlie will start. Okay, cool. Whoever starts is cool. Do you think he gonna start? Wait, big snacks. Big snacks. He said every back will play. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, very back play. That's even good right there. I'm just ready for some football, man. That's it. I'm ready for some football, man. Big Snacks, who is the starting offensive lineman? I think Big Snacks affiliated with the team. I think he is. I don't. I've seen the name somewhere before, if I'm not mistaken. Who's the starting? The starting? Well, I don't know. I don't think you need to tell me all that. If you do know, don't tell us everything. You know what I'm saying? We gonna wait for the game to start. Then we gonna be surprised like that. Don't give away all the sauce. You said Charlie would start because he can be trusted to block. They do need to block, right? Yeah. Yeah, we see. That's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna be surprised on who's on day on game. Yeah, we'll see. Jake Motion. I don't know. I don't know who the starters is. I can only assume. Yeah, I don't know, man. They released their starters. We'll see. Yeah, I'm calling for a blowout. That's right, a blowout, man. We got any North? Hold on, I feel it. Do we got any North Dakota State fans watching right now? You said all the backs will play Thursday. It will be a lot of rotation in the backfield. I can see that, Big Snacks. I can't wait, man. I like to see it, when the games start, then I'll know. Yeah, we definitely see, man. 3 days out. You said they calling out of work that day. Well, it started at 7 East Coast time, 7:30 East Coast time. You got more than enough time to work. You said everyone is focused on last year. It's a new season. They're 10 times better than that. Absolutely. You said you ordering takeout and me too, DJH. I'm gonna order takeout and tune in. But guys, that is it. I'll be back tomorrow. Definitely be back tomorrow for the rest of it. But leading up to damn, I want to see the practice today. Is that out yet? I didn't see it. That's the official preparation. Actually, I don't think we're gonna see that. I don't think they showed it last year. Yeah, they're the team in the Big 12. I know people think I'm tripping. Yeah, they did practice today, I think. I thought I saw something where they practiced today. So just got to wait till game day then. That's cool. You said except I'm old as hell. No, it's all good, Big Snacks. We just all ready for the game. That's all. But yeah, man, Thursday is it. Thursday is it. But guys, let me get out of here, man. I thank y'all for joining. I will catch you guys on the next one, and which will probably be I might come back later actually, or tomorrow. But all right, y'all be easy. Thanks for joining.